Union Budget 2026-27 latest news. Union Minister for Finance presented the Union Budget 2026-27 in Parliament, the first to be prepared in Kartavya Bhavan. The budget is anchored around three Kartavya duties. The first focuses on accelerating and sustaining economic growth by boosting productivity, competitiveness, and resilience amid global uncertainties. The second aims to fulfill people's aspirations by strengthening their capacities and making them active partners in India's prosperity. The third, aligned with the vision of Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas, seeks to ensure inclusive access to resources, amenities, and opportunities so that every family, region, and sector can meaningfully participate in growth. Union Budget 26-27 key fiscal estimates, receipts and expenditure. Non-debt receipts are estimated at Rs 36.5 lakh crore. Total expenditure is projected at 53.5 lakh crore. Centre's net tax receipts are estimated at 28.7 lakh crore. Borrowings. Gross market borrowings are pegged at Rs 17.2 lakh crore. Net market borrowings from dated securities are estimated at Rs 11.7 lakh crore. Revised estimate for 25-26. Non-debt receipts stand at Rs 34 lakh crore with net tax receipt of 26.7 lakh crore. Total expenditure is revised to Rs 49.6 lakh crore, including capital expenditure of about Rs 11 lakh crore. Fiscal deficit budget estimate 2026-27 is estimated at 4.3% of GDP. Fiscal deficit revenue estimate 25-26 remains at 4.4% of GDP, unchanged from the budget estimate. Debt position. Debt to GDP ratio is projected to decline to 55.6% in BE 26-27 from 56.1% in RE 25-26, indicating gradual fiscal consolidation. First Kartavya, accelerating and sustaining economic growth. The first Kartavya focuses on boosting productivity, competitiveness, and resilience through 6 major interventions: scaling up manufacturing in strategic and frontier sectors, biopharma and healthcare manufacturing. Biopharma Shakti launched with an outlay of Rs 10,000 crore over 5 years to position India as a global biopharma hub. Creation of a biopharma network with 3 new National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research and upgradation of 7 existing institutes. Establishment of 1,000 plus accredited clinical trial sites across India. Semiconductors and electronics. India Semiconductor Mission 2.0 to promote equipment and material manufacturing, full stack Indian IP and industry-led research and development and training. Electronics components manufacturing scheme outlay increased to Rs 40,000 crore. Critical minerals and chemicals. Dedicated rare earth corridors to be set up in Odisha, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu for mining, processing, research and development and manufacturing. A scheme to support state in establishing 3 chemical parks through a cluster-based plug-and-play challenge route, strengthening capital goods capability. High-tech tool rooms to be set up by CPSEs at 2 locations as digitally enabled automated service bureaus. Construction and infrastructure equipment scheme to strengthen domestic manufacturing of high-value advanced equipment. A container manufacturing scheme with over Rs 10,000 crore outlay over 5 years to build a globally competitive ecosystem. Integrated program for the textile sector. National Fiber Scheme for self-reliance in natural fibers, silk, wool, jute, man-made fibers and new age fibers. Textile expansion and employment scheme to modernize traditional clusters with capital support, technology upgradation and common testing facilities. Mega textile parks in challenge mode focusing on technical textile. Mahatma Gandhi Gram Swaraj initiative to strengthen khadi, handloom and handicraft through skilling, quality improvement, branding and global market linkage. Rejuvenating legacy industrial sectors. A scheme announced to revive 200 legacy industrial clusters by improving cost competitiveness and efficiency through infrastructure and technology upgrades, creating champion SMEs and supporting micro enterprises. Rs 10,000 crore SME growth fund to nurture future champion SMEs based on defined performance criteria. Additional Rs 2,000 crore allocation to the Self-Reliant India Fund to support micro enterprises and ensure access to risk capital. Professional bodies such as ICAI, ICSI and ICMAI to develop short-term courses and tools to create corporate mitras, especially in Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns, delivering a powerful push to infrastructure. Public capex and risk mitigation. Public capital expenditure increased to Rs 12.2 lakh crore in financial year 26-27. Infrastructure risk guarantee fund to boost private developer confidence during construction phases. Monetization of CPSC real estate through dedicated REITs, logistics, waterways and coastal shipping, new dedicated freight corridor from Dankuni to Surat, 20 new national waterways to be operationalized over 5 years starting with NW5 in Odisha, sea prepare hubs for inland waterways at Varanasi and Patna, coastal cargo promotion scheme to raise model share of waterways and coastal shipping from 6% to 12% by 2047, aviation and connectivity, incentives for indigenous seaplane manufacturing and last mile connectivity, seaplane BGF scheme to support operations and tourism, ensuring long-term energy security, Rupee 20,000 crore outlay over 5 years for carbon capture, utilization and storage technologies, developing city economic regions, Rupee 5,000 crore per share over 5 years through a reform-linked result-based challenge mechanism, development of 7 high-speed rail corridors as growth connectors, Mumbai to Pune, Pune to Hyderabad, Hyderabad to Bengaluru, Hyderabad to Chennai, Chennai to Bengaluru, Delhi to Varanasi, Varanasi to Siliguri. Financial sector and urban finance reforms. High-level committee on banking for Viksit Bharat to align banking with future growth needs, restructuring of PFC and REC to improve scale and efficiency of public sector NBFCs, review of FEMA non-debt instrument rules to modernize foreign investment regulation, Rupee 100 crore incentives for municipal bond insurance, above Rupee 1,000 crore to deepen urban bond market. Second Kartavya, fulfilling aspiration and building human capacity. The second Kartavya focuses on strengthening human capital, skills and service-led growth, positioning people as center partners in India's development journey, education, employment, enterprise linkage. A high-powered education to employment and enterprise standing committee to be set up. The committee will recommend measures to strengthen the services sector as a core driver of Viksit Bharat, creating professionals for Viksit Bharat, upgradation of existing allied health professional institutions and establishment of new ASP institution in both government and private sectors, addition of Rupee 1 lakh allied health professionals over the next 5 years, establishment of 5 regional medical hubs to promote India as a global medical tourism hub, strengthening Ayush systems, establishment of 3 new All India Institute of Ayurveda to strengthen education, research and healthcare delivery in traditional medicine system, animal husbandry and veterinary services, scaling up availability of over 20,000 veterinary professionals, launch of a loan-linked capital subsidy scheme to support veterinary and para-veterinary colleges, veterinary hospitals, diagnostic laboratories, breeding facilities in the private sector, promoting the orange economic creative industries, support to the Indian Institute of Creative Technology Mumbai to set up AVGC, animation, visual effects, gaming and comics content creator labs in 15,000 secondary schools, 500 colleges, education infrastructure and inclusion, creation of 5 university townships near major industrial and logistic corridors through a challenge-based approach, establishment of 1 girls hostel in every district through VGF or capital support to improve access to education, tourism and hospitality development, skill development in tourism, National Council for Hotel Management and Catering Technology to be upgraded to the National Institute of Hospitality, pilot scheme to upskill 10,000 tourist guides at 20 sites through a 12-week standardized training program in hybrid mode in collaboration with NIIM, digital tourism infrastructure, creation of a national destination digital knowledge grid to digitally document all cultural, spiritual and heritage sites, heritage and cultural tourism, development of 15 major archaeological and heritage sites including Lothar, Dholavira, Rakhigadi, Adichanallur, Sarnath, Hastinapur and Leh Place into experimental cultural destination. Sports development, launch of the Khelo India mission to transform India's sport ecosystem over the next decade. Third Kartavya, Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas through targeted inclusion. The third Kartavya focuses on inclusive growth, ensuring that farmers, vulnerable groups and lagging regions actively participate in India's development process, increasing farmer incomes, water resources and rural assets, integrated development of 500 reservoirs and Amrit Sarovars to strengthen irrigation, water security and rural livelihood, high-value agricultural push, government support for high-value crops such as coconut, sandalwood, cocoa and cashew, particularly in coastal regions, launch of a coconut promotion scheme to increase production and productivity, digital agriculture Bharat Vistar, launch of Bharat Vistar virtually integrated system to access agricultural resources, a multilingual AI-based platform integrating AgriStack portals with ICAR's agriculture practice packages to improve farm decision making, empowering Divyangjan, launch of Divyangjan Kausal Yojana to enable persons with disabilities to access task-oriented and process-driven roles, Focus sectors include IT, AVGC, hospitality and food and beverages, strengthening mental health and trauma care, establishment of NIMHANS2 in North India, accreditation of National Mental Health Institute at Ranchi and Tezpur as regional apex institution, focus on Purvodaya states and the northeastern region, regional infrastructure and mobility, development of an integrated East Coast industrial corridor with a key node at Durgapur, the creation of 5 tourism destinations across the 5 Purvodaya states, deployment of 4,000 e-buses to improve the sustainable public transport, Buddhist circuit development, launch of a scheme to develop Buddhist circuit across Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura, fiscal support to states 16 Finance Commission, allocation of Rs 1.4 lakh crore to states in financial year 26-27 as Finance Commission grants in line with recommendations of the 16 Finance Commission.